Here we are in another video. In this one I'm looking at these three wrenches which I recently bought on the world's most popular auction site. These are King Dick auto wrenches. Very popular with motorcycle toolkits back in the day. So just have a look at this one first. This one is the larger of the three. See, it's got the Abingdon mark there, and just at the bottom is the number. Got a thumb wheel that operates the dynamic jaw, and it runs pretty well. Obviously these things have had quite a lot of use, but they are serviceable. The jaws are fine. A little bit of wear there, but a little bit of a little bit there, so we can sort those out quite easily just by stripping them down and doing a little restoration on those. Let's say that is the 6-inch one. Excuse the hands. Put it all the way in. That probably will close up as well. It's just that there's probably a load of gunk down there, but yeah, 6 inches, which means that there'll be a 4 or just slightly over. Again, that's not all the way shut. Yeah, that won't go down any further, so I'll have a look at that. Again, the Abingdon mark there. This one's nice because you can see there number 1, and at the top there you've got the trademark King Dick and the bulldog motif. So there's no damage to these whatsoever. This one's in really good condition as well. Thumb wheel rolls nicely. Feels a tad loose, but someone's obviously looked after it recently because they've got some grease on it, which is always a good sign. Again, jaws are true, no bits taken out of them. And then the last one here, the little 3-inch one, can't find any of the marks on this apart from that there, which I think will be steel. So I'm not sure about that, what will happen when I clean these up. This one's got a little bit of a but actually the jaw on this one's really nice as well. See what I can do with these. Just strip them down. That runs really nicely as well. That's again had some grease put on it. So what the plan of action will be, I'm going to strip these down, I'll have a proper look at them, and there isn't really any rust on them, so I don't think they'll benefit from actually going into a vinegar bath. I might just give them a bit of a wire wheel, we'll see. Just for my own preference, I'm not looking to try and get these into a complete mirror finish or anything like that. I just want to get them so they're a little bit neater, a little bit tidier, and take them as far as I can. Well, a little more than 24 hours ago, because as you can see there, I've had a little bit of snow, so I haven't really been out, but we have one King Dick wrench, which is still happily there in the vinegar bath. And also, you can probably see here, just to make things a bit easier, he says, I've got the thumb wheel and the little spring separately, just so it's easier to get out. So I'm big into these little pots and keeping things these, so let's get that out and have a look at it. Well, that's come up pretty nice. Just give that a bit of a brush. Same with those, and then I think I'll just get it on the Y wheel. And so I always keep the bits where possible together so they don't get lost. Just going to rinse it off a little bit in the vinegar bath, because even with that little bit of brushing, it's surprising how much crud has just come off. Just look at that. Right, let's get it out and get it on the wheel. Ah, looks like it's made to fit. Maybe I'll have to look at one of those little Dremel style things just to get into stuff like that. Does the job though. Now I'm going to clean the thumb wheel. And the easy way of doing that, trusty file, see why I keep that, it's surprising how useful this can be. Just put it on like that. Now, it is easy to hold it slightly, but just prop it with the thumb. In truth, it shouldn't spin round. And then I've just switched out to the Y wheel here. Right. There you go. Happy days. Let's clean the inside of that. Trusty rag. Put it on and then do it up. You can probably just see how nice and clean it is in there. Right, I'm full of useful information, aren't I? Let's get the assembly done. Force of habit again is keeping small components just in a tray, just out of the way. Last thing I want is things to go on the ground and get lost. So a little bit of oil in there, that's all I'm using, just 3 in 1. It is what it is, it's general purpose. While we're at it, we'll put a little bit of oil on there and just a dab in there as well. So, gloves off this bit, unfortunately, but need to have some dexterity. So I'll just put that in there, just make sure it is seated nicely. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of persuasion, but that one's really nice. I could get more of a mirror finish by, again, putting it on polishing wheels on a bench grinder. For me, what it's about at the moment is getting off any surface rust, doing any repairs to make the thing work, and as I say, that is perfectly serviceable. So I'm quite happy with that. So there we have it, that is how I do a very, very basic restoration to, in this case, a King Dick Abingdon. And I'm going to do the other two as well. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe at the bottom, and any comments, love to hear them. Until next time, thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.